My sick girlfriend purposely coughed on my baby brother as a prank. The slap that followed echoed through my mother's living room like a gunshot. My girlfriend hit the hardwood floor with a thud, and my baby brother started wailing from his bassinet. I should have known this visit would end badly. My girlfriend lived for pranks that weren't really pranks. The kind that left me bleeding from thumbtacks in my shoes or crying from ghost pepper sauce she snuck into my mouthwash. She once shoved a massage gun up my behind without warning and laughed when I screamed, but she'd always kept that behavior between us, never involved others, until today. My brother was born 3 months early with basically no immune system. He'd spent more time in hospitals than at home in his 8 months of life. When I told my girlfriend we were visiting him, she immediately asked if she could prank him. The excitement in her eyes made my stomach drop. I explained again how sick he was, how a common cold could kill him. She nodded and promised to be good, but something felt off. Then Thursday night she came down with what looked like the flu. I wanted to cancel, but she swore she'd be better by Sunday. Sunday morning she claimed she was 90% recovered. My mother agreed to let her come if she wore a mask and kept her distance. Those were the only rules. Any normal person could follow them. But the second we walked in, my girlfriend made a beeline for the bassinet. She gushed about how cute he was and reached to pick him up. My mother physically blocked her and said she could hold him when she wasn't sick. That's when I saw the look. The same expression she got before her worst pranks. Everything happened fast. She announced she'd prove she wasn't sick and yanked down her mask, leaned over my brother and coughed right in his tiny face while he lay there helpless. Then she laughed like it was the funniest thing ever. I pulled her back, but she kept giggling about how it was just a prank and she wasn't even sick anymore. My mother asked her to repeat that. When my girlfriend confirmed she'd been faking illness all morning, my mother's face transformed into something terrifying. The slap knocked my girlfriend sideways. She crumpled to the floor, holding her cheek, and started sobbing. My mother stood over her, still speaking Russian. I grabbed my girlfriend and dragged her outside while apologizing over and over. She cried the whole drive home while I planned how to dump her. But halfway there, she started wheezing. Said her chest hurt from falling and she couldn't breathe right. Her lips looked bluish. The ER doctor's tests revealed walking pneumonia. My girlfriend had been seriously ill the whole time without knowing it. The adrenaline and excitement had masked her symptoms until the shock of being slapped made everything crash down at once. They admitted her for IV antibiotics and oxygen. I called my mother from the hospital waiting room. She was already at the children's hospital. My brother had started coughing and his oxygen levels were dropping. I spent the next 12 hours running between hospitals. My brother got intubated and moved to the PICU. My girlfriend needed breathing treatments every 2 hours. I felt like I was drowning in guilt. At 3 a.m. I found my mother in the children's hospital cafeteria. Expected her to scream at me, but she just looked defeated. The doctors had told her my brother's infection wasn't new. He'd been fighting something for days already. The timing was coincidental. Then she showed me her phone. Screenshots of text messages between my girlfriend and her best friend from 2 days ago. My girlfriend bragging about her master plan to fake being sick, to test if my family was overreacting about the baby's health. She'd researched immunocompromised infants online, knew exactly how dangerous respiratory infections were. Her friend begged her not to do it, warned she could kill him. My girlfriend sent back laughing emojis saying everyone was too paranoid and she'd prove the baby was fine. My mother had gone through my girlfriend's phone while she was unconscious, found weeks of messages planning this prank, links to medical articles she'd read. She knew every risk and decided a laugh was worth more than my brother's life. I went back to my girlfriend's room and watched her sleep with oxygen tubes in her nose, then left a note saying we were done and to never contact me again. I walked out thinking we were done. Unfortunately, I was more than wrong, because she'd wake up soon, and when she found out I left her over a prank, she became determined to ruin my life. Full story on channel linked below.